Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. I am on the special server we've set up on the VoxBox to help build a couple of arenas for the newest Child's Play live stream. And I built a trap recently, and this is probably my best redstone ever, so I figured I'd probably show it off. So this is quite simple. The whole concept is that you have an attacking team and a defending team, and when the attacking team is kind of cornered here and is forced to run through these tunnels to get to where the defending team is. So they start running, the floor drops out from under you, and the arrow barrage begins. Now, he does a couple of initial hits and stops for a very good reason. Also, anytime they move, it'll also begin to continue the barrage. So not moving is kind of key to surviving. Now, the big thing about this is, though, I don't want to open that, I want to fly. And I actually need to turn the HUD back on. And Zin is being a jackass. I am very sorry about that. What? Well, that was weird. One second, guys. I have to call him the jerk. He initially... Wow, I can't spell initially. Alright. So, yeah, so then like you saw, basically the original concept is that you fall through the floor, which I need to replace now, and when you do that, it's not quite done. I have one more thing I have to add to this, which I'm probably going to add in this video, so you guys see how that's set up. When that happens, it'll flash off a redstone torch. It'll just flash and have someone here ready at the kill switch. This switch then sends off and sets off a clock, which will, every time it sends out a pulse from the clock, it will complete this, which is another clock, which then allows the current to stay complete in here for a while so that it can pulse the arrows continuously, then barraging you with shots. Now, I haven't quite added the torch yet, which I'm going to go in and add now. Put that torch there, and we need to build a little platform off here. Actually, that torch was not going to work there. Because we have the button. So this torch actually needs to be here on the wall. Right there. And see, it's going to be a little bit of experimentation because I didn't plan this out all too terribly well. Now, just a couple of platforms here. This is actually a very early model of this. I'm going to rebuild this because I've realized I have a lot of extra parts that really don't need to be here. Like this grid of redstone underneath that connects to the pressure plates. Doesn't need to be there. I can actually hook the auto-firing sequence of this clock up to the to here, and the other side when the floor drops out, it actually continues to fire on you. And he also needs to go underneath here, come around, and link up right there. No wait, right here. There we go. This will come up and around to this side. Now the whole point of this is so the light's going to be off, and when it's going to flash on. Which actually I need to. This is kind of weird for me because normally in the VoxBox I have Instamine and stuff like that, and I don't have that ability here, so that's kind of sad. But it's not a big deal. And of course, this is like I said, a lot of trial and errors. There's some people here building stuff for the event. I'm really excited. This is going to look really cool when we get done. This is kind of our building area. We got some places to really show off, not show off, to like plan out stuff. We got smaller areas where we show off the arena. I don't want to give away too much since this is going to be a big live stream and it's not really my place. And so I just want to, and that's not inverting. Oh, I need a repeater here. It's also not getting any current right now, so I needed to put another repeater. Actually, I need a second repeaters. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know I am not the best at redstone, so I'm a little bit slower than most people would be. There we go. Now it's off. So I do have to apologize for that. Here we go. And then another one here should be good. Run it all up with redstone. And I need to have a block here so that doesn't connect. There we go. Alright, now when either side pulses off, this light will light up for a brief second, and then turn back off. I can set up a clock to keep it flashing, but will probably just lag the server and use that even more. I don't want to do too much. And like I said, this is just a base thing. I'll do another video on this a little bit later that will actually show the finished model and the one that I hopefully will get used on the for the actual arena days, and get to put in the arena. I might show a bit of that off as well, but that's debatable on what Peter, the guy who's asked us to do this, says and is okay and what's not okay, because I don't want to give a bunch of stuff away for possible competitors and the like. Yeah, so this is going to be quite awesome. This actually could change quite a bit in how the tunnel is designed and stuff like that, so you might never see it coming should you actually be one of the competitors. Yeah, so basically the basic concept behind this, I explain what it does, but these pressure plates here, both of them, one triggers one side, the other triggers the other. This one triggers sends power, which will then ignite this redstone. It goes through these repeaters, so it's got a little bit of delay, so it isn't like you hit the thing and it just opens up the floor beneath you. We want to actually give some time to you don't realize it's coming, especially if you're rushing. Especially or like in a capture the flag event, those kind of things, you wouldn't naturally be trying to get there as fast as possible. Anyway, and it comes up here, this signal here is normally inverted. It's got it so it's powered. All these are powered and extended, so you have the floor closed here. It looks like a normal tunnel, but head pressure plate that will then I'll go ahead and hit it. That then turns the torch off, which causes the pistons to extend, dropping you through the floor. That will also send a actually, I realized this design for the light isn't going to work like I originally thought it was going to be. So that will actually, that could be a problem. I'll fix that in a minute though, because I'm probably off camera. Definitely off camera actually, because I just realized that's not going to work unless I do this and put this between the two of them. Then it should work just fine. There we go. That should work just fine actually. So let's try it again and make sure that works, and I'll continue explaining. There we go. It flashes the torch on, and so you'll know when to hit the guys drop in. You can hit the kill switch if you're a defender, and it's ready to go. And then what causes the arrows to fire is down here. We have an array of redstone underneath the pressure plates, which connects to each of these there's enough wiring here to connect to each and every one of these dispensers, which can be filled from the back with arrows, and that will be done before each match, or however many matches we're having. And those also connect to a dispenser array, repeater array here, which forms a clock. But this clock will cause the arrows to stop going out unless the kill switch has been hit. So this way, if somebody dies in there, it won't, like, or something happens to fall in, something like that, it can be turned off. I'm having to work with an actual kill switch. I think I'm going to replace this button actually. Let's go take out some redstone here so it doesn't actually fire. We're going to replace the button with the lever so that it will. You have to flip the lever and flip it back off. It is going to require some of that. I'll put a sign here for the final versions. So you do that, and it will send out a pulse, and which will be enough to start the dispenser there. And then when you want to stop it, flip it down. It fills up with stuff. When it fills up, you can let it go, and that'll actually that's not gonna work. I have a lot of work to do on this, obviously, but the basic concept is sound. For now, it's break the redstone. It might just end up being a one-time use thing. I might supposed to back the button. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, and that will allow when this comes out, the clock here then ticks around every time it pulses. The piston extends, completing this clock, which will allow it to continue to pulse on the bottom whether they move or not, which will continue the firing of the dispensers. Sorry, I keep mistaking a lot of the stuff I'm saying. And shoot them until they die. Now, it is entirely possible. I should say back. It is not possible to jump this at the moment. It is completely impossible to jump it. So that is a little bit of a flaw. There's no way to get around the trap. So you are guaranteed to fall in no matter what. I might rig it up so only one of these passageways does that, or I might just make the ceiling one block higher so you can actually jump at the pit, but I don't know. Yeah, so I'm also here to announce, as you probably can tell from the title of the video, that I'm going to have a contest. I have an upcoming series that I need some things for. First off, I need town names, area names, those kind of things. I need 3 towns, 1 jungle name, and then I need someone to, and then the last one will be whatever you want it to be. So you don't have to enter all of these, you can just enter 1, but I'll pick a total of 5 winners. If you have multiple ideas I like, I might talk to, there'll still be 5 winners, but I might talk to you about using your name, one of your names for something else. Go ahead and you can post those in the comments, and then I'll contact you if you win. The winners will have their town names, dungeon names, whatever the sort they come up with, used in the upcoming series. And I hope everyone enjoys that. And so, also I need skins. I need specific ones. I'll have exact ones I need in the description. I'm going to need a blacksmith skin. I'm going to need a priestess skin, preferably a battle priestess, such one that use a bow. I need a knight skin. I need a rogue skin. And I'm going to need a mage skin as well, like a tactician mage skin. So I know some of you guys out there are probably really good at making skins. I'd like it if all of you guys would enter. That'd be really cool. And also, if you enter, make sure to favorite the video, because I may not be able to get to it if you don't favorite. I'm not trying to force people to favorite. You don't have to, but it'd be really cool. It'd also help get anyone out. If you have friends who are really good at this stuff and you know they might want to enter because they could win, tell them about it. Have them subscribe. I'm going to start having contests like this a little bit more often. Depending on how well popular the series gets, and I'm not going to give too much information about it just yet, depending on how popular it gets, I might have opportunities for people to have guest appearances, those kind of things, but that's just all in the works right now. Yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed this little bit of redstone, and forgives my derpiness as I'm still learning the art of redstoning. But yeah, and hope everyone enjoys the contest and enters it and has a great time. Be sure to tell all your friends about it, especially if you think they could win. If you don't think they can win, but you think they still have fun entering and that kind of stuff, have at it. The more the merrier, I always say. Yeah, so like I said, if you liked it, remember to like and subscribe. This is Gravion, signing out.